I'll be ending multiplayer in a minute. He liked my island. I'm gonna change outfits. And get in the bed. This was a little bit of a fun multiplayer recording. So, let me go back. Oh, on. Oh, that actually looks really good with these. Damn, instead of the shorts. Hold on, I'm gonna rock that for a minute. God, I love mixing red and black. Oh, that's cool as hell. Guy I was doing an island tour with is ending stream, and I'm ending this little multiplayer showcase. Probably end it in a minute. I need to figure out where that other person has disappeared to. Not hard boot him out, because it just... Oh, good. That one guy took a bunch of... Okay, good. He was leaving. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. That other person I wanted to do a tour with is leaving. Not that I don't trust people, it's just when I friend random people, there's a thought in the back of my mind. Eventually, I'm going to friend someone, I'm going to look away for 5 minutes, and they will have stolen all of my trees.
As you do.
And if that happens, I'm going to be mighty pissed. So, let's go check my freaking garden, make sure it's not destroyed. Oh, okay. Oh, my beautiful garden. You're safe. Trusted viewers. Good people. Oh. Okay, good. Good. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. And the only fruit that's missing is the fruit I offered other people. Oh. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call it a minute, guys. I just had to double check, because when you let someone become friends and you're not paying attention, if someone's becoming friends to be an asshole and they... Okay, however, it looks like the one guy who became friends stole some oranges, which is a little bit of a dick move, because I didn't say that one person could take oranges, and it looks like...
Let's check that before you make any claims of it, just in case.
I offered... Here's the thing about that. I've offered oranges... Look, my other tree counts? Curzon, it's only 2 missing. Because I offered fruit to the one guy, and then I offered fruit to someone else. And then my other fruit, I believe, came back, and now the other fruit I offered to those other people. So I think that one guy stole my oranges. Kind of a dick move. If you did take my oranges, because I didn't tell you you could take them. I know it's an open orchard, but that doesn't mean you can... At least they didn't take...
They've only taken 1 tree.
No, it looks like they took 2 trees worth. Because that should be oranges, and... So I'm gonna have to check my footage I have before this little recording. I think that one person took my oranges. I mean... I was offering fruit to some new players to be nice, but here's a common courtesy rule that I think isn't unreasonable. If you're gonna take fruit, ask if it's okay, because otherwise, if someone was growing fruit like I was doing to sell, you fucking up my time means I effectively have to wait a week or two to get my fruit back in order. Now, I know some of you might say, but what about the people you offered fruit to? Didn't they fuck up your garden? Yeah, but I offered them fruit. I knew they were going to take it. The other person taking some oranges at random is kind of a dick move. Because that's essentially... That makes me... like... want to have the... Damn it. I'm going to say this and then end it. That makes me want to keep an eye on them. Because the other thing that they might have done... And this is the potential thing of me friending people at random, where I'm friending people to be nice. When you friend someone, you can uproot trees and flowers. So, if any of my hybrids have gone missing, it's potentially because the one person in friending me took some hybrids, which again is a dick move. And I'm not saying the one person did, and I don't inherently mind people taking fruit, but if you are going to take fruit, at least fucking ask, and I should have made a note about that, if you want fruit, to ask me, because I'm trying to keep a garden in order. And this is just a final point. My common courtesy rules. I don't mind people taking certain flowers or fruit, but I feel like if you're going to do that, I want to know you're doing that, because now I have to wait longer because my trees are going to grow off kilter, meaning I can't pay off my home loan as fast because I was going to offer fruit to those other people, and in like a day or two, my fruit was going to be back. And that was going to be fine. But now, if that one person took fruit, and I am pretty sure they did, my fruit now has to wait an extra freaking week to get in order. And that, in my opinion, is a bit of a dick move. Because if someone's growing a massive orchard like... Oh my god, there's one in the back missing. The hell? I didn't remember doing that. Let's get off the Atlas Moth. Did you take 9 fruit, you asshole?
Just in the recording.
I'm gonna have to look back on my footage, but I think that one guy took 9 fruit. And I think it was that little kid. Oh, what are you doing here? Okay. I'm about to end then. I'm not inherently mad that they took fruit. I'm just kind of pissy that they did so without asking me if it was okay. Because if you're going to do that, that makes me want to limit people. And I never wanted to do that, but it makes me not certain people around, because I feel like if you saw my gate open, you would come and start taking shit. And if that happens, if I start seeing that one guy come around my island, I'm saying this on camera before I end, because I wanted to make a note about this, because this is a reasonable thing. If I let someone visit me and I friend people trying to be nice, and I notice when you visit, if I suddenly start seeing trees and flowers go missing, and this is another reason I wanted to record multiplayer, so that I can have footage of comparison, so that I'm not crazy, because I will have literal recordings that show all of a sudden you visit me and a bunch of trees go missing. If I start noticing people visiting me, and I trusted you and made you a friend, and I start seeing trees or flowers just go missing, or tons of fruit, I hate to do it, but I am going to start unfriending people. Because if you use my goodwill and don't ask for things and just assume that I allow you to take whatever you want, that, in my opinion, is one of the only dick moves that I can agree with is really, really bullshit. Because that is you assuming that someone friending you is giving you free reign over everything on their island, and that is not the case. Because I offer fruit to people when I'm growing a bunch between things, and I am about to end now. I just wanted to kind of rant for a minute, because I'm not going to charge people to come to my island, but if I start seeing people being thieving and rude, I'm going to start using codes and other limitations and not allow certain people. Because friending someone doesn't mean you have free reign to just come to their island when they open their gate and just start taking shit. So, yeah, I'm about to end. I kind of repeated myself. It just kind of... That is something that always irked me in these games and is where I kind of draw the line. If you want fruit, at least ask. Because I will gladly offer fruit and resources to people for absolutely no charge. As in, I will not ask you to pay me to come here and take fruit. But if you take a bunch of fruit that I never gave you the okay to take, when I feel like I need to start fencing out my fruit and stopping people from reaching it, that's when you piss me off to a point that makes me want to do absolutely dick things that I hate seeing. And that is a problem. So, to end my little rant here, common courtesy that I think is reasonable. Ask people if it's okay to take fruit and other resources. Because if you had asked me, I might have been nice and said sure, but only one tree. Because the moment I end this and I render this out, I'm probably going to look at my footage from today, and I swear to God these trees are going to be full. Oh yeah, villagers do walk over here. That answered that question. There you go, Curzon. Because it's land, they will walk over here. Okay, little mini rant over. Because, unlike a lot of people, to end my little rant, I try to be nice and help people without charging. But when you take advantage of my goodwill all the time, it pisses me off because I'm growing things specifically to help people, but to also benefit myself. The moment you take 3 or 4 fruit trees worth without freaking asking is when I start having a problem. So, yeah, if anyone... Oh, hey, water bug. Hold on. Let me catch that in the end. If anyone is seeing this, you know, many weeks later, I'm not trying to be rude, but I should have made that more clear. And if anyone in the future asks about joining me, I'm going to make it very clear that I'm growing a bunch of fruit, and if you want some, please ask, because anyone who takes fruit without asking really does absolutely fuck up my gardening pattern, and I fucking hate that. And then, for future reference, if I am going to do gardening and sell all this fruit when it all grows back in order... Now, the one guy is absolutely lucky that it takes about 3 days for coconuts to grow, because I was waiting on my fucking coconuts anyway. But with that little mini rant of anger out of the way, I'm going to call it. I mean, at least he didn't try to uproot any of my trees. That would have angered me more. I would at least take people grabbing fruit off of my trees, because that's easier to deal with, because my fruit will grow back, so. This has been a multiplayer update. I'm going to fade into the end slate now. I just wanted to kind of rant about my own opinions on etiquette. Just ask me. I'm more willing to let people take fruit if you ask. So I know people are taking fruit. That's all I want. I'm not going to charge people. I'm not going to wall people out of my island. I just want to know that you want some fruit. Because, you know, asking is simple enough. Just ask people. But with that said, here comes the end slate now. I think I made my point. So, bye everybody. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, do you think my common courtesy rules are reasonable or unreasonable? I think the rules that I use are fine because I'm more open to sharing with people and helping, as long as you ask permission. And just because I invite you to my island, and just because I maybe added you as a friend, does not mean I am giving you completely free reign over the entire island. That is not okay. I try to be helpful, and I try to not ask for anything in return, as long as people do not walk around and start stealing my flowers and fruit and other stuff. That is not okay. Even if I trusted you enough to add you as a friend, that is not okay unless I tell you that you can take something. And at the time, I was unsure if the one person did actually steal or not. But it was a good opportunity to basically explain the common courtesy rules I used, because I think my rules were fine enough. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.